it's Patty from good.com. Today I'm going to be making a great chicken recipe. It's a one-pot chicken recipe, and from visiting my blog, I'm sure you know these are my favorite types of recipe. This recipe came from Sally B, The Secret Ingredient. I love this cookbook, although it's the only recipe that I've ever made out of it, but I've got many of them tagged for me to try. So it's all about eating healthy. So I'm going to put my electric wok on to medium heat. And while that's warming up, I'm going to take my chicken, which I've already cut. I cut it in cubes and pieces. And I'm going to add some flour. I'm going to add some black pepper and some Italian herb. As you can see, I just eyeballed the ingredients, but I do have an exact measurement on my blog, good.com. I'm going to coat the chicken, and the reason you put flour on the chicken is so that it helps to thicken your sauce as it's going to cook up. This recipe can be adjusted to your likings. You don't have to follow it exactly. When it comes to cooking, you can modify things to what you like. For example, if you don't like bacon or it's something that you don't choose to eat in your diet, then you can omit it and it still will come out great. If bell peppers or zucchini or squash, if you call them, are something that you don't choose to eat, you can add mushrooms or onions. So you can modify this recipe to your likings. So I'm using a slotted spoon so that I can let all the flour kind of fall to the inside of the bowl as opposed to inside of my pan. And then I can add that flour later to thicken the sauce even more so. So nothing goes to waste. I'm going to brown this, and then I'm going to add my bacon. For photos of this, you can go to my blog, so you can see exactly how it looks inside of the pan. Once your chicken begins to get a little browned, you're going to go ahead and put in your bacon. This way it kind of all cooks together. So the chicken and the bacon have been cooking, and I got them really nice and brown. If you visit my website, you'll be able to see just how beautiful it all looks. I'm going to uncover this and add my shallots and my garlic. So now my shallots and my garlic have been cooking for about 2 or 3 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the flour. Do you remember the flour that I had in the bowl as my reserve? So I'm going to add that to the pot. Smells so good. I'm going to stir it. Remember, that's going to help thicken your sauce. We are going to add the bell peppers and the zucchini, which have already been chopped. And one of my zucchinis was really big, so I went ahead and I just sliced it in half. The other one was fine, so I just left it in circles. Again, if you don't like zucchini or if you don't want the bell peppers, you can always substitute mushrooms, onions, things like that. Now I'm going to add my chicken stock and my wine. If you're not comfortable cooking with wine, I would just substitute it with the chicken broth or stock. But I wouldn't leave it with the water because you want the added flavor. And so there you have it. There's the one pot chicken. I'm going to let it cook now for about 1.5 hours.